welcome back to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports on location. Tonight we are at the Rec Center in St. Louis Park bringing you varsity girls hockey, non-conference style. The Edina Hornets 15-4-1 coming in to take on the Red Knights 12-5-2. Again, this is non-conference, but this is a big-time rivalry against two strong hockey traditions in communities that are right next to each other, the Red Knights and the Hornets. I'm Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us here at the Rec Center. After a slow start, the Red Knights have really taken on their identity this year. They're very quick, and in nets for Edina, that's number 41, Uma Cornea. I've been broadcasting her for the last several years. She is a all-time all-star goaltender for Edina. This now finally her senior year. I think she was playing when she was like a 8th grader for Edina, and suddenly now she's a senior. All right, taking on the Red Knights. Big game here tonight. Glad you're with us. We're streaming live on YouTube. There's Mia Rooney. She's a senior. She's been getting the starting nod for most of this year. She's waited a long time. Big game for Mia as well. We're underway here at the Rec Center. The Red Knights lose the opening faceoff to the Hornets in their customary green and gold. And Red Knights throw it into the Edina zone, picked up by number 6, Taylor Porten, the junior, as she breaks it out in the center ice, but it's intercepted by number 9, Bailey Gray, as she shoots it into the Edina zone. Just underway here at the Rec Center. Again, glad you're with us here on ParkTV 16 Sports. Red Knights now trying to get possession of the puck and some control in the Edina zone. Kept in nicely on the far boards. I believe that was Gray, comes out and it gets by, and there's a whistle and a penalty right off the bat here, and I didn't quite detect who that's gonna go on, but it's gonna go on Red Knights, number 22, Abby Garvin, the senior captain. She'll have a seat in the cooler. That'll set up a face-off in the Red Knights zone with 16:21 to go, period number 1. I didn't see the penalty. I'm not sure a replay would reveal it, but we'll listen to the PA announcer when they announce it. Meanwhile, face-off to the left of Rooney, controlled by the Hornets. Hornets now. Here we go.
22, Abby Garvin, a 2-minute minor for slashing.
Slashing is the call on Garvin. 2 minutes, so early opportunity here for the Hornets on the road at the Rec Center with the power play as they keep it in the zone on the far point there for Edina. That's number 15, Whitney Horton, the sophomore, now behind Rooney. Hornets in control on the player advantage, the power play. Near circle to number 10, Hannah Halverson. Shot deflected in the corner. Nice save by Rooney. Now a collision by the near boards. Puck still loose, trying to clear for the Red Knights. Kept in along the near boards again by Halverson. And finally the Red Knights break it out with 1:07 to go in the player advantage. 15:25 to go in the period as two players go down hard back behind the net and to the left. But here come the Hornets, still on the player advantage. Skating it in again is Halverson. She spins around in the corner. Pass back to the point, catching up to it just in time with speed is Taylor Porten, and she comes right in, and that shot is deflected. Now rebound back out to Hortman, and she shoots it wide right. Back along the boards on the far side. Number 12 for the Hornets, Lorelai Nelson. Now played by number 15, Whitney Horton. Horton now. Puck played with the hand, number 22, I believe that was Fraley for the Hornets. Clock still ticking down, 16 seconds to go. Effective power penalty kill here for the Red Knights, and there is a check in the middle, no call on that. 7 seconds remaining in the player advantage. Hornets now retreat back to their own zone. That should take care of it as the Red Knights kill off the first power play opportunity for the Red Knights. Now, Hassler, number 97, along the far boards. Hornets now with it. Good, quick, energetic action here early in the first period as we approach the 14-minute mark in period number 1. 2 shots on goal for the Hornets, 0 for the Red Knights. Red Knights now, Garvin trying to get it to center ice. taken away there by number 21. That is Kaylee Idrago-Ham, the sophomore. Now Bailey Gray. Nice nifty pass along the boards. Intercepted though as number 7, Mary Vellner, the senior for the Hornets, smelled out that pass and intercepted it, causing chaos for the Red Knights. Now Garvin gets out. Nice pass over to the left wing to number 23. That is Lizzie Hamill. Hamill now behind the net, into the corner, still chasing, trying to keep it in the zone. Hornets come away with it. That's number 6, Taylor Porton, now at the blue line, and the Hornets break it out. They've got a 2-on-2 break along the near board. Centering pass right in front to number 22, Fraley, and the Red Knights come over and thwart that attempt. Big time defense by the Red Knights. 13 minutes to go. Great action here on ParkTV 16 Sports. We're streaming live on YouTube. Glad you're with us. So far, this game has been unbelievably entertaining. Now the Red Knights trying to get their first shot on net in the corner. Number 20, Evelyn Mickelson. Still with the puck now, deflected by the Hornets. Puck loose right in front. Quick couple shots right along the post, but Cornea there, right there to make the save. And that will record the Red Knights' first shot on goal, maybe 2. If you look at this replay, look at that beautiful pass to number 22. She goes to the backhand, and on defense, I didn't catch the number of the ponytail, the Red Knight, but that was great defense in front of Mia Rooney there to thwart that opportunity for the Hornets. 12:34 remaining. Face off to the right of Cornea, in to take the draw, number 10, Ellie Stewart. She wins the draw, goes back to the point. They scoot it around the boards, now into the near side. Hornets trying to get possession. At the point, Morris, now into the corner. Behind the net, number 19 for the Hornets. Chapman trying to get it out. Red Knights keeping the forecheck in pressure. That's Hessler coming out now. Tried to get it up to Morris, but it was deflected by Edina. Still out, and now Edina does break the zone. Morris has it. And puck taken away. They waive off any penalty. She plays it with her, as she lost her stick there, number 10, Hannah Halverson. Had to retreat from the puck as she tried to kick it with her skate. That was an interesting sequence of events, as now Garvin for the Red Knights brings it out, crosses over in the middle and gets pushed off the puck as it makes its way all the way to Uma Cornea, and she makes her second save of the night. Nice crossover there, but also great defense by the Hornets. Taylor Porton staying right with her. Cornea makes the easy save that stops the clock with 11:39 to go. Our score still donuts up there. 2 shots apiece now. Face off to Cornea's left this time. Face off technically won by Edina as they're behind the net there as they try to break it out. Nice nifty move. Backhand pass gets it out of the zone into the neutral ice. Red Knight goes down and the puck comes in, and I think that's going to be an offside whistle. Stops the clock with 11:22 to go. Our score still double zeros apiece. Face off just outside the blue line as we look at the Red Knight zone, or bench there. Face off right in front of Coach Kevin Gray and Kevin Panic for the Red Knights. Now, after the face off, big hit there. Going down hard for the Red Knights was Lizzie Hamill. Looks like she's going to be okay. But this is a very, very physical game from my vantage point. Now coming in for the Red Knights, a nice poke check by Edina, and she goes hard against the board, and that's going to draw a penalty on the Red Knights for checking. And that's what I'm talking about, the physicality here tonight. There is another level of intensity in this girls' hockey game as Lizzie Hamill comes off the ice, pleading her case, processing what just went down there. Watch this hit. Bang, there's the shoulder. I don't know what they're gonna call it. Probably a illegal check. So now the second power play for the Hornets comes with 10:54. Here's our corner camera. This should give us a good angle, hopefully. Oh, that post just blocked us there. All right, play back underway. We'll listen to the official announcement here. Here come the Red Knights on the shorthanded centering pass. Quick shot. Cornel with the pad save and an excellent opportunity, the best one of the night for the Red Knights. Hornets now. I did not hear the announcement. Suffice to say, 2 minutes on the Red Knights. Good enough. 1:35 remaining in the player advantage. 10:26 remaining in the period. Hornets now wait to get onside. They had to retreat there. That also allowed the Red Knights to regroup on defense. Both teams really playing at a high level tonight. Hornets come in onside, just barely. Now point pass to 10. Halverson, her shot deflected in front. Mooney can't see it, and she finally scoops it up. Nice job by Mia Rooney in all kinds of chaos and traffic for her to keep her concentration and get her left mitt on that puck. Awesome job by the senior. And there on the other end, prior to that, an excellent chance by number 15 for the Red Knights. Shanna Duffy was right on the doorstep. Our score is still 0. Hornets now still with the player advantage, and Rooney with another save with that left-handed glove. Playing at a very high level, she is number 30. Watch this great stick handling and the wrist shot. Rooney saw it the whole way, scooped it up. 9:53 to go in period number 1. 1 minute to go in the player advantage. Feels like the Edina Hornets have been on the power play all night long. All right, now they keep it in. Now Halverson, a nice job by Duffy. She gets it out of there. She takes a hit, and that's going to be a penalty against the Hornets. That'll even it up. If you're just joining us, you are in for a treat. Great hockey action, and there is the penalty on number 10. Hannah Halverson, the junior forward, is going to go for checking. That's going to even up the penalties. There'll be one skater less aside for 47 seconds, and then the Red Knights will be on the power play for 1:13 following that. Our score still 0s. 4 shots on goal for Edina, 3 for the Red Knights. Hassler keeps it in, following the face-off. That shot just missed. I was trying to listen to the PA announcer. I didn't quite detect what the exact penalty was, but it's a 2-minute minor penalty. 1:36 to go. 20 seconds to go. Even strength, both teams. However, with one less skater. 4 aside. With 2 goalies, it's 5 aside for 9 more seconds. Pasqua, number 14, breaks it out in neutral ice. She shows some speed on the left side. She breaks it into the zone. Now, the Red Knights right in front of that big-time shot by number 24. Koopman, I believe, is who it was. I can't always tell with the ponytails. How that puck didn't get in the net, I'll never know. That one goes wide right. 1 minute to go in the player advantage for the Red Knights. 8:37 to go in the period. Morris now scoops it up, brings it to mid-ice. Backhanded pass to Bailey. She tries to get it ahead to number 5. Junkness, and now the Hornets get it back. Morris, backhanded pass, nicely done. Look at number 24, Koopman, skate over the right line, across the blue line. 38 seconds to go in the player advantage. That puck is shot all the way around, kept in nicely on a bouncing puck by 22, Abby Garvin. Now the return pass, the quick wrist shot, that just misses wide left by number 24, Koopman. She is having one great night, 24, getting lots of opportunities. That centering pass is deflected by the Hornets, number 12, nicely. Lorelei Nelson, just a 9th grader out there. Red Knights, though, keeping the pressure on. Boy, they look like a completely different team than when I first saw them in November. Right across to Junkness, and she fans on it. But what a great conceptual shot. And both teams now at full strength. 7.5 minutes to go, period number 1, no score. 5 shots on net for the Red Knights, 4 for the Hornets. Unbelievable intensity here at the rec center. If you're not here, you should be. All right, now puck comes in, and that's going to be an icing call. The first one of the night, a true sign of great hockey teams, the lack of icing. And that stops the clock. Here's that great opportunity. Did it get deflected in front by number 17, Lauren Zawowski? It may have, and there's the crowd that has come out here tonight. Doubleheader tonight at the Rec Center. Following this, also live on YouTube, the boys are going to take on Chanhassen for a big tussle in the Metro West Conference. Stay with us for that as well, as that puck comes all the way back into the Red Knight zone, picked up by number 44, Brooklyn Riley. Comes all the way out to neutral ice, played back in by the Hornets. They wave off icing. Now getting to it first is the Hornets' number 7, Mary Vellner, and that puck comes out in the near circle. No one there though, but the Hornets keep it in. 6:42 remaining. Red Knights trying to clear it now. Boy, do they have a couple great opportunities. Now here come the Red Knights in a big collision. No penalty, nor should there be, in my opinion. Now they shoot it in, the change on the fly. Put it on net, saved by Cornea. Comes right out to middle ice. Now the Red Knights take control. Non-stop action. Kendall Hessler on the left side. Comes in, gets skated off the puck nicely by number 6 on defense, Taylor Porton. Now on the near boards. Red Knights trying to keep it in, and they do. Chasing it along the near boards, I believe that was number 10, Ellie Stewart. Now out to Pasqua. Her wrist shot gets deflected in front. Now the Hornets break out quickly with number 15, that's Whitney Horton. She skates in, and Rooney makes the quick save. And that will stop the clock with 5:49 to go. Look at the replay here. She came right in. That was a collision earlier, actually. All right, deep breath. 5:49 to go. 6 shots for the Red Knights now. 4 for the Hornets. No score. Period number 1. Puck now into the Hornets zone, getting there first, number 11, Camille Dubuc, the sophomore for Edina. Now played by number 19 for the Hornets, Ellie Chapman, the senior. She breaks it out, but it's kept in by Bailey Gray, just barely. She shoots it along the board. Some of the Red Knights will change. Hornets get there first, they'll break it out. Centering pass comes over the line, not offsides. No one was in the zone as Hessler brought it in. She gets skated off the puck, goes down, and now picked up by the Hornets' number 10, Hannah Halverson. Halverson now skates it all the way out in the neutral ice as she breaks the zone. Now, Hornets intercept, quick pass, nice save by Rooney. She kicks it off to the far boards. Hornets still control here, just under 5 to go, period number 1. Right in front, wrist shot blocked in front. Hornets with the rebound. Now, Jugness comes away with it as she spins around her own net. Now she breaks out off the boards, tried to get it ahead to herself, but it's intercepted by the Hornets. They try to get it back into the Red Knight zone. Gray goes down, and they're going to call the penalty on the Hornets, and I think Bailey did a nice little sales job there. I don't know. I appreciate that, though. Right there. Oh, yeah. That's the art of playing hockey. Number 10 will go in the box. Hannah Halverson. And this is going to be the Red Knights' first 2-minute penalty that comes with 4:39 to go, period number 1. Let's see what they can do. Face off now to Uma Cornea's left, the senior goaltender. Both goaltenders have a great night. Here's the penalty.
2-minute minor for hooking.
2-minute minor for hooking. Red Knights with a chance. Nothing would be sweeter for the home team than to get a goal here late in period number 1, or for the Hornets, for the road team especially. These last few minutes in front of any period is that shot by number 14, Pasqua, gets deflected, and now a whistle as Cornea was kind of outside of the goal there to smother that. You wonder about that sometimes. How far out did she come there? Let's see. Oh, man. You know, at some point, the goaltender just can't go as far out as they want. Smother it. Just a question I have there. But they let that go. Face off to her right, controlled by the Red Knights. Cross pass was off the mark, intended for 22, Garvin. Red Knights still recover though. Gray quickly in the rear circle, wrist shot, save Cornea. There's our corner camera. Gives such an interesting perspective, doesn't it? 3:56 to go, period number 1. In the face-off circle for the Red Knights, number 24, Kaylee Koopman, the junior, against number 19, Ellie Chapman, the senior, for the Hornets, and it comes all the way out. And a nice job by Hortman and the Hornets to, boy, that came right off the face-off, all the way down the ice. That would be a physics question as to what energy allowed the puck to come out in that fashion all the way that far. Interesting. Okay, now, Red Knights. Gray now at the point. Nice pass by her like a point guard in basketball. Really knew where she was going to go with that before it got to her. That is pure brilliance. Now centering pass in front, and there was number 24 again. Koopman getting all kinds of opportunities. Her time is going to come. You get the feeling. And now a wrist shot by Gray, easily handled by Cornea. Stops the clock with 3:12 to go, period number 1. Here we go for another chance for Koopman. Right here. Oh, she went right for that upper right corner and missed it by that much. That is a great shot by Koopman, even though she missed it. All right, face-off will come with 3:12 to go. This is a great hockey match here. Glad you're with us if you're with us. All right, there's Ellie Stewart against number 17, Lauren Zykowski. Red Knights win it again. Morris with a quick save. Quick shot, I should say. Saved by Cornea. Now coming out, going down, and they're going to not call that. Probably good no call there, as we're now under 3 minutes to go, period number 1. Hornets, they've been on the defense here. 8 seconds remaining in the player advantage. Puck now comes all the way out, and that'll kill the penalty. So both sides have had a power play. The Hornets have had 2, still no score, 2:35 to go. Again, both teams at full strength. Ellie Stewart now. Pass to the far side, Pasqua. She gets met at the blue line. The puck trickles all the way into the Hornets zone now. And they come away with it. That outlet pass gets deflected, but right back to number 12, Lorelei Nelson. That was very fortuitous, but intercepted by Duffy. Duffy playing tough tonight. Her shot goes right across the crease into the corner. Kept in along the far boards. Red Knight goes down. Now coming in quickly is number 6, Grace Bendixson. And the puck comes all the way out, and we're going to have an icing call if it gets through. And no, they wave it off the last minute, as it did hit the net, I believe, or didn't make it all the way. Now stood up at the blue line by number 19, Chapman, for the Hornets. What a hockey game this is. Now at neutral ice, number 10, Hannah Halverson. She gives it up to 15 for the Hornets, Whitney Horton. That gets denied at the blue line as the Red Knights are playing great defense on their own. Now coming in, Junkness tries to steal it from behind. And they do steal in the tandem. The quick return pass to Junkness and working with Bendixson. Great tandem there on that sequence. Almost pulled it off. Now the Hornets behind the net. Outlet pass, beautifully executed. All the way to the near side to number 15. That is Horton as she comes in, but who's there on defense? Pasqua ends that threat. 1 minute to go. Wow, this is just great hockey. Number 24, Koopman. They're just playing point to point. Now, Hornets on the near side. Pasqua comes away with it, gets it to Gray behind the net. 42 seconds, and she'll dump the puck out to center ice. And she does it in such a way as to avoid the icing. A brilliant, brilliant outlet pass to relieve the pressure without suffering the consequence of the icing. Those little things matter. All right, now the Red Knights with it. 23 seconds remaining along the boards. Now in the Hornets' possession. Coming away with it, number 15, Whitney Horton. Dumps it in the Red Knight zone, 12 seconds remaining. They turn it over right in front, and a chance and a goal for the Hornets. That turnover was costly, and the Hornets made them pay. Unfortunate, that goal comes right there, was the interception, and came right in front, and that was a great skill shot by 19 Ellie Chapman, because she took that puck out of the air with her stick, and if it wasn't above the shoulder, then it's not high sticking, and I don't think it was. Right there, watch this. Right, she just deflected it enough to put it in the net, and it got by. But the unfortunate circumstance was the turnover right in front of the own net, and those turnovers can prove costly, as it did there, as the Red Knights now huddling up and regrouping. They played a great first period. They lead in shots 9-6. And that goal is gonna stand with 7.9 seconds remaining. So the Red Knights are gonna have to regroup here at the intermission. They're playing well. The message has gotta be, keep it going. Their time will come. And now after that face-off, Red Knights win the draw, and there is the buzzer signaling the end of period number 1. And after 1, our score, Edina 1, Benilde-St. Margaret 0. Come on back to ParkTV 16 Sports. We're streaming on live on YouTube in a few minutes.
There's a place to share gossip about the office party fun, and a place to share the story you tell everyone. There's a place to share a laugh about when things went wrong, and a place to share the video of you dancing to your song. There's a place to share spare change, lunch, and your time. But we could all be better at sharing how we're feeling inside. 76% of employees have struggled with at least one issue that affected their mental health. When you share, you're not alone.
Welcome back to ParkTV 16 Sports on location. We are about to begin period number 2 of this classic non-conference matchup between the Edina Hornets and the Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights. If you're just joining us, you missed an outstanding, entertaining first period with Edina scoring with 7.9 seconds remaining in period number 1. To give them the 1-goal lead. But up to that point, it was very even, if not edged towards the Red Knights, if it's only reflected by the objective stat of 9 shots on goal for the Red Knights to 6 for Edina. So I expect another spirited second period here for the Red Knights. It was unfortunate they gave up that goal if you're a Red Knight fan. Of course, if you're a Hornet fan, that goal was an unbelievable opportunity. There was a turnover in their own zone, the Red Knights I'm speaking of, and the Hornets turned it into a goal by senior Ellie Chapman. But now a new period begins, and the Red Knights this time we're going right to left, and we're underway here at the Rec Center. I'm Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us again on ParkTV 16 Sports. We're streaming live on YouTube. 17 minutes on the clock for period number 2. Hornets control off the faceoff, both teams at full strength. In the first period, there were 2 power play opportunities for the Hornets, 1 for the Red Knights. Puck now played back into the Red Knights zone. Clearing attempt in the corner, and it comes out, but intercepted by the Hornets. Kept in, wrist shot from the point, and a goal by number 16, Tori Anderson. I don't think she was expecting much on that shot, but there she is. The sophomore defenseman just puts a wrist shot on net, got deflected in front, and got by Mia Rooney. Rooney was looking left, and the puck was to her right. And there was a lot of traffic in front, and sometimes that's why those wrist shots, seemingly innocuous, find their way through all the melee in front. Right there, you can see the change of direction. And Rooney just didn't see it. So a great start in the second period. The Hornets now have 2 goals within a minute of actual play here, scoring with 7 seconds to go in the first, and now scoring within the first minute of period number 2, and they're up 2-0, and the Red Knights now have their work cut out for them, don't they? Next goal, I believe, is critical. Red Knights don't want to go down 3-0. Hornets would love nothing better. All right, now Red Knights Plenty of game left here. They've got to keep their spirits up and really work for this next goal. As they come in, and there's going to be a penalty as number 6 goes down. Grace Bendixson, the freshman, draws the penalty, and there is an opportunity for the Red Knights to answer right back here.
Edina Hornets penalty assessed to number 2, Nora McConnell, a 2-minute minor for tripping. Time of the penalty, 1 minute and 20 seconds.
On number 2, Nora McConnell. Now puck throws it along the far boards, comes out to Gray. She's got room there to operate. Nice pass in the slot. Quick wrist shot deflected by the defender in front. Rebound though comes out and kept in by Gray on the far point. Now Hornets, number 11, Dubuque. Kept in by Koopman. Puck loose in front. Gray will get there, fakes the slap shot, pass all the way now out to the far point. Pasqua, or no, excuse me, 24, Koopman. And it gets cleared by the Hornets with 1:03 to go in period number 2. No, 14:39 to go in period number 2. A minute to go in the player advantage. Gray now behind Mia Rooney. She'll break it out to the right side at neutral ice. Now Kendall Hassler skates in, unabated. Now behind the net, still untouched, pretty much. Still with it. And she keeps it in. She gave it up to number 27, Sienna Carver, and that shot draws a whistle. And they're gonna face off, and I'm not sure what the issue is here. Clock stopped at 14:17 to go, and are we gonna have another penalty? Sometimes I'm looking down at the program to get the name and number, and I don't always see what happens when I look up, but I do see that. Hamill, 23, Lizzie Hamill, the junior, going in the box, and she does not look happy with that decision, and that's gonna even out the skaters on ice. There'll be 4 apiece rather than 5 for another 38 seconds, and then the Hornets are gonna go on the power play. So that nullifies the full opportunity
Benilde-St.
for the Red
Margaret has
Knights.
been
Here's
assessed a
the
bench
official
minor for
penalty
too
call.
many players on the ice. Time of the minor penalty.
Too many
2 minutes.
players on the ice, I think he said. Oh my goodness, right there on the doorstep. Ellie Stewart just couldn't get her stick on it. That would have been just what the doctor ordered for the Red Knights if you're a Red Knight fan. Now out top. Nice pass in front. Ellie Stewart, a nice save by Cornea. And she is an outstanding goaltender, number 41 in green and gold there, isn't she? She's right there to miss. Look at that beautiful, brilliant pass, Stewart. But Cornea keeping her focus. Undeterred is the word that comes to mind. With 13:48 to go in period number 2, our score 2-0 Hornets. Even strength for another 8 seconds, and then the Hornets will go on the power play for a minute, and what is the math there, 23? Something like that. All right, now shot almost tipped in by Duffy. The shot came from Carver, and there was Cornea showing her brilliance in nets. Watch this sequence. Perfectly played, she had the deflection, but Cornea had that wide stance as she was easing from right to left. In my opinion, that was perfectly played by the goaltender. Now our corner camera view on this face-off. Won by the Hornets and in possession of number 15, Horton. She tries to break it out, doesn't quite do so, now she does. Gets it to number 10, Halverson. Her backhand pass along the boards, eludes her teammate. but they come back with it. Number 19, Chapman, who has the first goal of the night for the Hornets. Puck now into the corner, played by number 12. That is Lorelei Nelson, just a 9th grader. Now along the near boards. 13 minutes to go, period number 2. Hornets on the power play for another 40 seconds. Red Knights doing a good job eating up seconds in the corner, just keeping the puck safe along the boards, but finally it comes all the way out to Halverson. She had plenty of space as she gets it, plays catch, and it comes all the way out. Nice defense by the Red Knights as they deflect that. Especially that was Annie Junkness, the senior, or no, number 15, I should say. That was Sienna Duffy that did a nice job along the far boards, getting that puck out of the zone. 10 seconds remaining, the player advantage. One last chance, centering pass right in front. But there on defense was 44, Brooklyn Riley. Some of the crowd looking for a penalty right there, didn't get it. I think those were Hornets fans. They still control the puck. Both teams at full strength, however, as we approach 12 minutes to go, period number 2. Our score, 2-0 from the rec center. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. We're streaming live on YouTube along our corner camera. Now picking it up and trying to clear the puck is Riley. Keeping it in along the far point. I believe that was Chapman, number 19. Nice job by her. 11:43 to go. Hornets dominating possession of the puck at the moment. Red Knights trying to get some traction here. They've had some unfortunate circumstances regarding the goal. That bouncing puck handled easily by the goaltender, Uma Cornea. Now the Red Knights keep it in. We got an injured player along the far boards along the blue line, and that's going to draw a whistle finally. And she is slow in getting up, and she looks injured, is Eliza Fraley, number 22. She's a senior, and let's see if we can see what happened here. The puck came out. There she is, right there. And it might be a lower body injury. It looked to me a knee. That's what I want to say. Didn't look like it was anything with her noggin or her head or anything, but it could be the knee. Never good to see, that's for sure. She's still on her side. 11:19 to go here, second period. As they are looking at her lower left knee there, it looks like. She's now on her back. And they're just trying to see what range of motion she has and how much pain that is. Knowing a little bit about medicine, you go by how it feels, not how it looks, and they're just checking it out there to see how it feels and what the best way is to get her up off the ice in the safest manner, of course. And here was that replay. The puck came in, came right out, coming in there. Oh, you know, it's really hard to see with the eye exactly. It could have been her left knee, and it looked like her left knee now that she's on her back. That seems to be what they're taking a look at. And she's now sitting up. And I've never had a knee issue, so I can't speak from experience here. But she is going to need help getting up there. Oh. She gets a nice round of applause. That was an inadvertent accident, but she is going to need some assistance. Number 22, her name is Eliza Fraley, senior forward. You know, reminds me watching football this past weekend. You saw Pat Mahomes go down. I thought he was done. This might be something different for him. That was a high ankle sprain. This looks like the knee was impacted, and you always think about the ligaments, right? The ACLs and so forth. But they've got her off the ice, and I'm sure she'll be in great care. So, all right, brings us back to the ice. Meanwhile, 11:19 on the clock. Really got everybody to take a deep breath around here. This has been a highly energized game here tonight. One of the highest energy games I've ever seen, I feel. And now here come the Hornets. And we are far from over here. Glad you're with us on ParkTV 16 Sports. We'll keep an eye on Miss Fraley. We hope she gets better, that's for sure. All right, now a shot. It was going to go wide right by Garvin. But there was Cornea with her left glove making that save. And that'll bring another face-off to her right as we look at the corner camera and the quick wrist shot. Look at that compact shot right there. When you're in tight quarters, you can't be lifting that stick back too far. You got to get that puck off real quick. All right, now face off into the corner. 11 minutes to go here, period number 2. Our score 2-0. On ParkTV 16 Sports. Hornets trying to control the puck, kept in by Gray on the far point. Now behind the net. Hornets get their first, number 6, Porton. Over to the far side, now played by number 11, Camille Dubuc. When I see 11 in gold and green, it reminds me of Loon Annie as a North Star when I was a kid in the 70s. The Hornets look just like the old North Star colors, don't they? All right, now Red Knights break out with it. They've got 2-on-2, and nice poke check by number 11 again, Dubuc. Great poke check of the puck there. Now puck behind the Edina zone. Red Knights change on the fly as they get out quickly at center ice and take it over. That's Carver. Over to the far boards to number 14, Pasqua. She tries to scoot it into the Hornets zone, and they're gonna call a whistle here with 10:04 to go. As we look at that Red Knight bench, looking a little pensive right now. A little bad luck on that first goal that they gave up. They could use a goal to get energized right now for sure. 2-1 feels a lot better than 2-0. All right, now here come the Red Knights. Win that face-off. Pasqua gets stymied at the blue line beautifully by Kate McCoy for the Hornets. Now right in the slot, deflected. I don't think Rooney saw that either. That puck went over behind and now behind the net. Now Red Knights trying to clear the puck. And they do. On the near boards, Junkness playing tough all night long. And she retaliated against the Hornet, number 17, Zawoski, right in front of the official. And that drew the arm up and the whistle. And Junkness, just as I was complimenting her, there's Mick over there to let her in. There's no protest. She knows, the captain, Junkness. She's been playing tough, and it is frustrating for the Red Knights. Here's the corner camera right there. Oh, she took a little hit as a ruler. You know, they could have called a check too on the Hornets, couldn't they? You know what? They need to get rid of some of these rules for the girls. No one's asking my opinion, so I don't mean to be offensive, but these girls are tough. They got pads. Let them play. All right, now Hornets win that face-off, and they have the player advantage with 9:25 to go. Behind the net. This is a critical time here for the Red Knights, going down 3-0. Not insurmountable, but not preferred, and now they got a chance. If they get the puck over, and she does, make it happen. Benilde-St comes in, puck loose, saved by Cornea. Comes into the near corner. What a short-handed chance there for Grace Benilde-St, but Cornea takes up a lot of space in front of that goal. She's so well skilled and so experienced. She's a tough cookie to crack behind the pipes there, isn't she? Now another interception, and they clear the puck. Boy, they could have had numbers, I thought, but they decided to shoot it down the puck. 8:40 to go. Quickly out to center ice to Halverson for the Hornets. 1 minute remaining in the player advantage. Boy, if you're a Red Knight fan, this is a very critical penalty kill here. That puck comes across the crease into the near corner, and now a whistle, and we're gonna have a cross check and a penalty. And that's gonna come against the Hornets, I believe. Cross check is the call right there on the doorstep. But look at Cornea, she's so cool, calm, and collected. Kept her focus. And that's number 19, Ellie Chapman, the senior captain for the Hornets, is gonna go for cross-checking. So that'll even up the skaters. 4 sides apiece for 51 seconds. And then the Red Knights are gonna go on the power play. For 1 minute and 9 seconds. You can see the scoreboard right there, obviously in the upper left-hand corner of our screen. Great atmosphere here. This is the first of 2 Red Knight games. Following this, Chanhassen and the Red Knight boys
Bench.
There's the official call now. Hassler comes in. Centering pass. Nobody home for the Red Knights. Stewart there gets the rebound. Carver to the far side to Fasqua. And her wrist shot with medium heat on it, I would say. Easily gloved by number 41, Cornea. So far, perfect. She's faced 16 shots. She's turned away 16 shots. 8:02 remaining. Period number 2. Puck controlled by the Hornets. Taylor, Portan, and Portan still has it into the Red Knight zone. She pushes the puck along the boards behind the net into the near corner. Puck still on the boards, and the Red Knights come away with it. Carver playing very well on defense. Now at center ice. Fasqua. Now the Red Knights have a player advantage for 1:05. Stewart, Ellie Stewart in the corner. Backhanded to Jugness. Now Stewart looking for someone in front. Jugness calling for it right in front. Couldn't quite get her stick on it. Stewart tried to get it to her from close range. Now Hornets at center ice. Bolte, oh, that shorthanded attempt goes wide left to Carter along the board. Stewart gets the long rebound. Now she's off to the races. 3-on-2 as they wave off offsides. A chance for the Red Knights. Shot deflected in front. Stewart plays it. Back to Hassler. Stewart with a wrist shot right in front, and Jugness almost deflects it in. Great opportunity. Calling for it is Gray. Wrist shot, no, pass. Hamill with the wrist shot, deflected by Halverson with her stick. Hamill with the rebound, behind the net, 6.5 to go here. 8 seconds to go in the player advantage. Hassler, Gray goes down at the blue line. Now Halverson has a chance. Gray was on her heels. As Halverson goes right by her, comes right in, loses her edge, and they're gonna call a penalty on the Red Knights for tripping. There it is, that is the preliminary call. I don't know if she went down on her own. No, there's no trip there. That's an optical illusion, if I ever saw one. But that's the way it goes. It's hard when you're out there. I've refereed games before. It's very difficult. But that was an optical illusion. I'm surprised there's not more of a protest, but it never works anyway. And you risk bad sportsmanship. So nice job by the Red Knights, showing all kinds of class there. You take the penalty, but I don't think she caused that trip at all. You can judge for yourself, but nevertheless, the penalty stands. 6 minutes to go, period number 2. No score here. Well, there was a score right in the first minute by the Hornets, which came within a minute of their first goal, right at the tail end of period number 1, and that's been all our scoring. Otherwise, it's been really even. If not in favor of the Red Knights, because they have doubled the shots on goal off the Hornets, yet they're down 2-0, unfortunately for them, especially considering that stat. Okay, 5.5 minutes to go. Puck in the Red Knight zone. 1:11 to go in the player advantage for the Hornets. And the Red Knights get the puck out to neutral house nicely. Now playing at number 3, Kate McCoy to the far side. Number 17, Zawalski in front. Hassler comes away with it. And she'll skate it out of her own zone, and she'll pick up some speed. Trying to blow by the defense on the right side, coming right in, centering pass. And Jugness couldn't get there in time, but coming in now to keep it in is Mickelson, but now taken away by the Hornets. Number 17, Lauren Zawalski. And number 17, Zawalski scoots it into the Red Knight zone, played by the Red Knights behind the net. Now on the far boards. We're under 5 to go, period number 2. Played by number 12 for the Hornets, Lorelei Nelson. Nelson still behind the net now. Number 19, Chapman picks it up. Now up top to number 16, Tori Anderson. Now in the corner, 6 seconds remaining in the player advantage, and Hassler will dump the puck, and that'll wave off icing just as the penalty time expires with 4:12 to go. Both teams at full strength. Second period at the rec center. Oh, Hamill almost got a poke check and a breakaway there. As she challenged Tori Anderson. And now a whistle on the near boards. Not sure what that was for. As we look at the Hornet bench, Sammy Cowger, the head coach. So far having a good game. 3:55 to go, period number 2. Face-off just outside the blue line, won by the Hornets, now played by number 11, Camille Dubuc. Into the corner, getting there first are the Hornets, number 7, Mary Vellner. Now at the point, wrist shot, deflected in front into the near corner. Now along the near boards. And the Red Knights break it out. Bailey Gray. Magnificently done. Hamill, nice crossover. She comes right in with the backhand. Still looking. Centering right in front. And the shot, and Cornea didn't know where it went. Another great opportunity. Number 16 and the goal! And they beat Cornea finally! And that is huge. The excitement in here is palpable. Look at that beautiful pass. And they beat Cornea, and they finally penetrated that all-time great goaltender. And we've got a new game here tonight. As we look at our corner camera, beautiful pass in traffic. She found just enough room and beats Cornea as she goes down. Lizzie Hamill, number 23, draws the Red Knights within 1. 3:14 to go, period number 2. Hold on to your hats, don't go anywhere. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports, and we'll listen to the official announcement.
Her 14th of the season, Lizzie Hamill.
Hamill with the goal. I didn't hear the assist was 2. I can't remember actually, but it was a great pass. That really set it up. Maybe we can get one more replay. I'd like to validate who made that great pass. All right, now playback underway. Our score 2-1. 2.5 minutes remaining. Period number 2. Puck tied up in the corner. Still tied up. Now they break it out. Hornets control. Wrist shot from the blue line, taken by number 2, Nora McConnell. That's deflected, and we're gonna have a penalty on the Hornets. That interaction along the boards by number 17. Lauren Zawowski, the senior, she's gonna go to the cooler. I don't know if that was a check, an elbow, something along those lines, and she's looking a little sheepish. There's the wrist shot, deflected in front, right over there. Let's see. Oh, just that maybe that little extra drew the official's attention, I think. Roughing maybe is the call, check. Boy, that's one of those calls. But those are the rules, as they say. So this penalty is going to put 2 minutes on the board with 2:11 to go. So 17, Lauren Zawowski goes to the penalty box for 2 minutes. We'll find out what the official 2-minute penalty's for. So the Red Knights on the power play for most of the rest of the second period, unless they score.
Penalty assessed to number 17, Lauren Zawowski. A 2-minute minor for body checking.
Body checking is the call. All right, now playback underway. Red Knights looking to tie it up here late in the second. Stewart now in the far corner with the puck. Spinning around, being chased by Halverson of the Hornets. Pasqua to Sienna Carver to the near side. No, that's Pasqua. Deflected in front. Great defense by number 16, Tori Anderson for the Hornets. Pasqua along, nice pass along the boards, intercepted by Morris. Now Stewart along with Kendall Hassler. 1.5 to go in period number 2. 1:18 to go in the player advantage. Quick wrist shot, deflected in front. Stewart almost gets that one to go as it deflects just wide right along the heart along the backboards. Carver keeping it in. Oh, and now skating out Hassler. They'll have to get back on sides as Morris was deep in the zone. Now she gets back out. They play it back in, and now that allows the Hornets to play it back out and almost got on the stick of Halverson. That could have been dangerous. Now he goes down right in front of the referee, and they don't call that trip. Wow, that could have put him up too. Hassler comes in, deflected by Tori Anderson. Now out at the point, Gray, back to Hassler. Her shot gets deflected wide left with the pad by Cornea. 45 seconds remaining. Half minute in the power play. Big slap shot. Brad Maxwell style by Bailey Gray. And that gets flubbed by Cornea as she is getting tested. Look at that big slap shot. For those of you old enough to remember Brad Maxwell of the North Stars from the early 80s, he'd lift that stick up there just like Bailey Gray and let it fly. Didn't quite get past, but a great offensive pressure there by the Red Knights. 40.4 seconds remaining in period number 2. 29 seconds remaining in the player advantage. That's our corner camera. Face off to the right of Cornea. Red Knights trying to tie it up here before the end of the period. 30 seconds remaining. Gray keeps it in to the far side. That is number 24, Koopman. Now back out to Gray. Gray, boy, she has really matured out there as a defensive. Just how she moves that puck around. Wrist shot deflected by Garvin, her own player. 13 seconds remaining in the player advantage. Both teams at full strength. Drop pass there to Koopman. She comes in, looking for a quick wrist shot, rebound in front, and the buzzer goes off to end period number 2. With all that action, our score after 2 complete as we watch the chaos at the end of this play right there in front, the rebound, and then the buzzer went off. And we got a chance to take a deep breath. All right, after 2 complete, our score 2-1. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. We're streaming live on YouTube. Come on back for period number 3.
What to expect when you're expecting a teenager.
Today we're talking about how to wake up your teen, and this works literally every time.
Good kisses. Good kisses. You heard how loud
I
was.
heard. It wasn't you. It was the...
Is that bacon?
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Welcome back to ParkTV 16 Sports on location. We are at the Rec Center in St. Louis Park, bringing you live girls varsity hockey in Minnesota, non-conference style. The Edina Hornets coming into the Rec Center, taking on the Red Knights, and there's our score after 2 periods complete, 2-1. And if you're just joining us, the scoring went something like this. No score through almost the whole first period. Then with 7.4 or 3 seconds to go, Benilde turned the puck over right in front of Mia Rooney, and there was nothing she could do, and the Red Knights scored. Then, on just a nothing sort of wrist shot from the blue line, in the first minute of the second period, Edina got their second goal by Tori Anderson. And then late in the second, the Red Knights on a nifty pass on the near side scored a goal. Lizzie Hamill, as she got pushed down, brought the Red Knights within 1. So our score after 2 complete, 2-1. I'm Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us on ParkTV 16 Sports. We're streaming live on YouTube, and we're about to begin what I expect to be an unbelievably energized third period. Don't go anywhere. Don't go to the fridge. Hang in here and watch this great energy. As you can see the bench of the Red Knights, they are energized. Both teams with similar winning records. We're about to begin from the Rec Center. Again, glad you're with us. Face off. Ellie Stewart to take the draw against number 12 for the Hornets, Lorelai Nelson. Draw won by the Hornets. Tori Anderson shoots it into the Red Knight zone. Deflects far, and Gray goes down, and that's going to be a penalty, and she goes down hard as the elbow went up by number 12, Lorelai Nelson, and that's going to be a penalty as soon as the Hornets touch it. Mia Rooney leaves the bench, and they've got a skater advantage, and they'll try to take advantage, and that's Morris with it. She'll skate back around, and they've got a player advantage, and they'll get 2 minutes unless they score here, and that will be a whistle. And now the penalty will be doled out. Rooney comes back onto the ice, and a break for the Red Knights. And here is the penalty right there. Bailey Gray took a hit. They could call that any number of things. Checking, boarding. I don't think it's charging, not slashing. And you can't check in girls varsity hockey. Nevertheless, 2-minute minor to the Hornets comes with 16:27 to go.
Hornets minor penalty has
Here's
been
the
assessed
penalty
to number
announcement.
12, Lorelai Nelson. A 2-minute minor for body checking.
Body checking is the call. One day that penalty is not going to be a penalty in girls hockey, I predict. All right, Pasqua tries to get it out. Nice job there along the far boards to make that play happen. Her number's a little crunched up. That's Bendixson, I believe, did a nice job keeping that alive. Now puck loose and intercepted by the Hornets. Skating out with it. And a shot on net, rebound by Rooney, almost dangerous as Hassler gets there. Now she skates out. Across the line, unscathed, coming all the way in. Momentarily loses it, keeps it now. Still with it, Kendall Hassler. Incredibly skilled hockey player with the puck. Now back with it again as she plays catch. Still with it. Quick shot from a tough angle, deflected in front by the Hornet defenseman. Now back with it, Stewart with a shot. Laura didn't know where the puck was, and they blew the whistle while that puck was loose, which you wonder, that would be controversial. Here is Stewart with the replay. Cornea gives up the rebound. She doesn't know where it is. No one does, even the officials, and that's why they blew the whistle. That'll bring a face-off to the left of goaltender Uma Cornea. 15:15 to go. Final period. 44 seconds to go in the player advantage. Now, Koopman with a rebound, backhanded shot right along the goal line, unable to get it through. Now the puck makes its way out to the far point. Bailey Gray, and she gets accosted, and now a mini breakaway on the right side by the Hornets coming right in, and it's going to be a penalty on, I think, Koopman. And it looked like that was number 17, by the way, with the breakaway. Lauren Zawowski, watch this. What's the penalty there? So the arm went up like long before the Hornet went down, but Bailey Gray, and I do get her body language, I think she's like, what did I do? And I'm not quite sure I could discern what happened wrong. See if you can there at home or wherever you are. Right there, what is that? Is that a slash? I guess. I don't know, little ticky-tacky if that's what that is. Meanwhile now, both teams skating for side. Let's listen to the announcement.
Bailey Gray, a 2-minute minor for hooking.
Hooking, what? All right. Number 22 with it for the Red Knights, and now Cornea makes that save. So both teams are at full strength for another 9 seconds. Then, a minute 39 will be the power play for the Hornets. A lot of math tonight for this announcer, not necessarily my strong suit. All right, face off with 14:36 remaining in period number 3. Our score 2-1, and that face off comes all the way out. Unfortunate, Sienna Carver really getting forechecked. Down goes the Hornet. And now out to center ice, and it's now on the stick of 22, Abby Garvin. Garvin comes in 2-on-1, decides to shoot it. She had Pasqua to her right, although there was a Hornet on defense in the vicinity. 15-10, 14-10 to go. Hornets now behind the net. They're in the player advantage for another minute 17. Anderson scoops out. Nice backhanded pass to the open player along the near board. Skates it in gingerly, number 10, Halverson. Now the shot fanned on by Anderson. Almost dangerous for them. Now Fasqua comes away with it. Her pass to Junkness eludes her stick. And now on the stick of Anderson for the Hornets, and she gets to the near boards to number 12. That is Nelson. She comes right in, and Rooney makes the save. Stops the clock. 13:39 to go as we look at number 15, Whitney Horton in there on that play. Shots on goal, heavily favoring the Red Knights, 23-11. Yet they're down 1 goal, 2-1. 13:39 to go. The Violent Femmes on the overhead, listening to that old school music. Okay, now, face off. At neutral ice. Hornets with the player advantage. Halverson cross wing to the far side to 15. Horton. 2 players go down on the inadvertent trip. Oh, there was an elbow, I thought, by the Hornets, and it goes by the wayside, and it created an opportunity. I don't know if that was a penalty or not, but it was a nice little physical move to free herself up, and that was a great scoring opportunity for the Hornets. Goes by the wayside. Now, 12 seconds remaining, the player advantage, and the Red Knights get it out. Now Bendixson's gonna chase it. I don't know if Anderson knows she can keep up with her. Bendixson gets there, and now she's putting on the pressure on the forecheck. Nice hustle there by Grace Bendixson, the 9th grader for the Red Knights. Now at center ice for the Hornets, number 19, Ellie Chapman. Chapman gets skated out the puck by Stewart. Now in for the Hornets, number 21 is Kaylee Idrago Lamb. Now to the near boards, Pasqua backhands it along the near boards to Bendixson. Bendixson to the far side, gets it to Carver, and they're onside. Wow, that was a nifty thread the needle pass right along the blue line by the Red Knights. Now they bring it to the near side, and now at neutral ice are the Hornets, number 21, Idrago Lamb. Her shot right in front going down was 6. Porthand for Edina. Now on the near boards, quickly on the other side. Garvin right in front. She hits the post. My goodness, Sienna Kendall Hassler was right on the doorstep, and she hit the post on the left side. Golden scoring opportunity for the Red Knights. Now here come the Hornets. 11:45 to go. Bailey Gregg takes it away along the boards. Man, this Red Knight team is really fun to watch. And boy, have they progressed since November. Incredible transformation. This team is tough as nails, and they're quick, and they're good. All right, now here comes number 16. And now over to the far side, centering pass, try to get the Junkness, puck still loose. Backhand shot goes wide left of Cornea, the net goaltender for the Hornets. Now in the corner, Gray keeps it in, wrist shot, deflected in front, puck loose in front, still loose. Now comes out to the near boards, and the Hornets will get there first. That's number 3, Kate McCoy. She gets it to center ice. Under 11 minutes to go. Puck back into the Hornets zone. Red Knights using their speed here. Pasqua at the point, and it gets muscled out by the Hornets, number 12, Lorelai Nelson. And that's going to be an icing call, I believe, and a break for the Red Knights. Stops the clock with 10:35 to go, and watch this opportunity. Was that Hassler right there? Was I right? Did she hit the post? Yes, she did. My goodness, great camera work by Cameron and Leah. Our sideline videographer is doing an excellent job here on ParkTV 16 Sports. Best camera angles in the state for high school sports, guaranteed. Okay, now number 19 with it, Ellie Chapman, and that puck goes hard off the backboards. Rebound, centering pass, controlled by Halverson. She spins on it, loose in front. Mia makes the pad save and then smothers the puck with 10:13 to go. big smile on her face, making that save. Here's the corner camera action. Look at that quick turnaround, spin move shot. Nice pad, right save there by Rooney. Then she smothers it. Face-off will be to her right. Clock stopped with 10:13 to go. Both teams at full strength. 2-1 our score. And number 20, Mickelson, gets the boot on the face-off circle, but it's won by number 14, Ella Pasqua. Now out to center ice. Benilde-St picks it up, and she's got speed. She gets double teamed. The puck gets poke checked off her stick. Now picked up by number 6, Taylor Porton. Now Benilde-St gets it back. Centering pass deflected by the Hornets. Still behind the net. Hornets come away with it to the near side. And now a whistle, and I'm not sure what that was for, as I was a little obstructed. And it looks like Mickelson's going to go to the penalty box. There she goes. Not happy. That penalty is going to come with 9:49 to go. I didn't see it, so let's see what the announcement is. Unless we have a replay, but it was kind of away from the action, I felt. So we'll listen to that, but nevertheless, what you need to know is there's 2 minutes on the clock for the player advantage for the Hornets. They win the face-off in the Benilde Red Knight zone. Okay, here's the official scoring call.
A 2-minute minor for cross-checking.
Cross-checking. Mickelson, 2 minutes. A lot of penalties in this match. Back and forth we go. All right, now puck cleared out by the Red Knights. Hornets quickly back in their own zone. Now to the near side, to number 6, Portan. Now 17 with it. Zawowski, or Zawoyski, I bet is how you pronounce it. Now 17 again, Zawoyski. Still with it, the captain for the Hornets. Pass in the slot, wide open shot. Deflected by Rooney in front. Rebound picked up by number 2, Julie Evans for the Red Knights. Now Junkness in the corner. Also over there, number 44, Brooklyn Riley. Come away with for the Hornets. Wrist shot from the blue line. Deflected in front. Now in the slot. Another, that could have been a high stick right there as they played it above the shoulder. I thought very close. They didn't whistle it. That was number 17, Zawoyski. Thought she might have got her stick a little high to play that puck. Nevertheless, play continues with 8:30 to go in second period. Number 10 with it, Hannah Halverson. A Hornet goes down. That was Anderson. Now here comes Halverson behind the back. Pass to herself into the corner. Nice clearing there by number 6, Grace Benilde-St, the freshman who continues to impress with her grit and hustle out there as we approach 8 minutes remaining in period number 3. Clock coming down fast. Red Knights need a goal to tie it up. Puck coming all the way in. Is that going to be icing? No, they wave it off. Hornets, though, come away with it in their own zone along the near board. Skating out with it again, Halverson unaccosted. Now both teams at full strength, so the Red Knights almost clear it. Puck right in front. Rooney makes 2 saves in a row. They draw the whistle. Little activity after the whistle. Clears them, but no penalties. Look at this great hockey action. Rooney with that great save. Just great positioning there. Very steady Mia Rooney playing very well tonight. She's faced 17 shots. She's led into, the first one was a fluke. But nevertheless, 2 minutes on the board. Red Knights here with a golden opportunity to tie it up with 7:39 to go in period number 3. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. Streaming live on YouTube. Glad you're with us. All right, face off to the right of Uma Cornea. Won by the Red Knights to the near side. The shot and gloved by Cornea. Shot taken by 22, Abby Garvin, the senior captain. Just announcing the penalty there. There's 1:56 remaining. Only 4 seconds went off the clock from that face-off and the quick shot by Garvin. Now face off this time to the left, back to Garvin. They win that one. Big critical thing for the Red Knights to win these face-off. Huge part of the game. Possession of that puck, especially when you're on the power play, conserving that time. And here they come away with it. They played so well. They just can't get that goal here, at least not yet. Oh, they almost gave it up there. 23, Lizzie Hamill. Now Juckness, back to Hamill. They've got some room to play with. Gray at the point. Now, Kubin with the quick shot. Deflected in front by the defender. And it comes all the way out. Gray can't keep it in. Look at that stick handling by Gray. That is pure brilliance. And she was so good, she caused an offside. My goodness, Bailey Gray. Houdini out there with the stick. Watch this. And then she avoids her own player, and she just couldn't wait. Oh, that was so close. I don't know. Was that offsides? I don't know. I thought she got back now that I look at that a second time. Nevertheless, that's the rule on the ice. All right, face-off was outside the blue line. Now it's back into the Hornet zone. Red Knights keeping the pressure up beautifully. Coming away with the puck. They are really dominating the puck possession here. It's a shame that they can't get another goal to tie this up. At the point in the slot. Tough angle. Quick shot, though. I didn't like that angle. All right, now to the near side. And it comes back out to neutral ice. Stewart comes away with it. Look at her speed. Her quick wrist shot goes wide right. Hard off the boards behind the net. 37 seconds remaining in the player advantage. 6:13 to go in period number 3. Red Knights looking to tie it up late here in the third. At home against a perennial rival. Puck now goes into the corner. Red Knights still control. 20 seconds remaining. The player advantage. Stewart. In the corner, centering. Stewart gets it back. Her wrist shot gets deflected. Rebound in front. Puck still loose behind the net. 7 seconds remaining in the player advantage. Right out in front. Puck still loose. Still loose. No whistle. And finally, they blow the whistle as the penalty time expires. Oh, sort that one out. Here it is. I'll let you do it for yourself at home. Watch this. Anybody want to sign up for girls hockey? I don't think so. You think it's that rough? You better believe it is. That is great stuff there. Great camera stuff. All right, face off to Cornea's right. 5:37 to go. Face off won by the Hornets behind the net, played by number 11, Camille Dubuc. Now out at neutral ice, and the Red Knights catch up. Mickelson, both teams at full strength. Following the player advantage, Red Knights could not convert. Now Pasqua, all alone on the left side, comes in, skates to the middle, tried to get it to the near side to Bendixson, who plays it in the corner. Now it's out in front. Picked up by Sienna Duffy. Now Stewart. Or Mickelson, I should say. Now Pasqua. Her shot goes wide right. Deflects hard behind the boards. Back out to the point, and they can't control it. And now getting their first Pasqua. And it's onside. Mickelson now coming away with it. 17, Zawoski coming right in, and Bailey now. And she goes down, and no penalty there. She tried to sell it a little bit, I felt. Almost did it, too. Now, here comes Pasqua, across the blue line. Being guarded by number 11, Dubuc. Pasqua still with it. Spins back around, still with it. Pasqua now gets it, takes a tough angled shot with 4:20 to go. Misses the neck, now back out to neutral ice. Morris scoots it back into the Hornets zone. Now the Hornets back out at neutral ice with number 15, Horton. Horton now coming right in to the near side. Quick wrist shot, hard, taken by Halverson. Off the boards behind the net to Rooney. Now kept in on the far side. Under 4 minutes to go, period number 3. Morris with it. She skates it out. Her puck's deflected, and now a chance for the Hornets and turnover in their own zone. Centering pass, nobody home for either team. Now at the point, Hamill gives it up to Junkness. The senior coming in across the line. Tried to get it back to number 23, Lizzie Hamill. She gets skated off the puck. Hornets come away with it as Stewart almost picks it off in their own zone. Now the Hornets, Stewart gets it right back. She spins back around. Look at the speed and agility of this young woman right here. She comes in on the right side at the circle, skates right back in, gets deflected in front by number 12, Nelson for the Hornets. Now Bailey Gray. And I think that was Kendall Hustler. They are buzzing the Hornet net. 3 minutes approaching now in the third, and it comes all the way out to neutralize. Gray quickly gets it though. Waits for her teammates to get on side. Stewart finally does. Tried to get it to her. Now Garvin fans on it. Tempted swing there by Hannah Halverson for the Hornets. Now coming away with it is Garvin, miraculously. Into the corner. Backhanded pass, almost misses the mark. Stewart almost there. Now poke check away by the Hornets, and now back to save the day. At safety was number 14, Pasqua. 2.5 minutes reapproaching. Now right back in on the Hornet zone. There is a scrum in front of the net. Everybody in the goal crease. And the Red Knights still have possession as they're dominating here. Hornets now trying to get it away. Now Anderson for the Hornets plays it. I think that's Pasqua chasing it. No, it's Kendall Hassler, number 97. Comes out, and finally the Hornets get to neutralize, but Hassler has it. Backhands it to Morris, and she's got some room. Quickly closes the gap. And right, no, oh, they are gonna call the trip. They're gonna call the trip on that. I thought it was inadvertent, but you judge for yourself right there. She did look like she stuck her leg out there, I agree. That's a penalty. And that comes just in the nick of time as she sees Mick. She's pleading her case. I don't think it was intentional, but in a way, I think she kind of delayed her leg out there, and now there's a timeout on the ice. And I'm not sure which team took it. Either team had reason for it, because this is it. It's going to come down to this, isn't it? What more could you want on ParkTV 16 Sports? Our score, perennial power Edina, perennial power Benilde-St. Margaret's, 2-1 our score. 1:55 on the clock in the third period. 2 minutes for the power play for the home team, and a chance to tie it. It's been 100% energy all night long here. And with this little quiet time, it's sort of a nice little respite here. Has this been a fast-moving game and an incredibly exhilarating, entertaining hockey game. And I would rival it with any level. Incredible stuff here. These girls are incredible athletes, and you can see the crowd here. And it's gonna get bigger as the boys are gonna come in here next at 7 o'clock. If you're looking for good hockey action tonight, stay tuned. Benilde plays Chanhassen. Both teams vying for the top of the conference standings in the Metro West, but before then, we got a lot of hockey here in the next 2 minutes. We look at head coach for the Edina Hornets, Sammy Cowger, talking to her team. Benilde came in at 12-5-2. The Hornets are 15-4-1. We look at some of the Red Knight fans. They have been treated to great hockey here. All right, both teams have departed from their committee meetings. Just to recollect, 1:55 on the clock, 2 minutes on the power play. Face off to Uma Cornea's left. 28 shots on the night for the Red Knights, 17 for the Hornets. But the only stat that matters is that scoreboard, and the Red Knights need to put a crooked number up there in a hurry. All right, they win the face-off. Pasqua, and they pulled their goalie. It's just been announced to me by producer Paul. So they got a two-player advantage. I think that's a great strategy move, and there the puck comes all the way out. And now Gray gets it. Being harassed by number 19, Ellie Chapman. And my thought that comes is maybe that's just too many players. It's just too much space. They almost looked a little more tentative out there. I don't know how often you practice 6-on-4, and you wonder if it throws off the spacing. Just random amateur thoughts by this announcer as they look a little out of sorts. 6 against 4. And they are having a hard time clearing the puck here. 53 seconds to go. Now on the near side, Koopman. Yeah, you wonder if they know where to be with 6 against 4. I might not know what I'm talking about. Usually that is the case. Or maybe they're just feeling the pressure of the moment that they got to score, and there's 40 seconds to go, which would be understandable for sure. And that comes all the way down. It's bouncing towards the net. It's not going to make it there, but that's going to be the last time here for the Red Knights. They got one more chance at a rush. There's a shot coming in. 22 seconds remaining. And the Hornets take it over. 17 seconds. And boy, this has been a fast power play. There's just too many skaters out there, it feels like. Now on the far side, 22. Garvin, now Junkness right in front, fans on it, gets her own rebound though, and the buzzer goes off, and pushing and shoving, and the Hornets are lucky to get out of here with a 2-1 victory. And what an exciting outcome here, but there is our final score tonight from the Rec Center. Our final score 2-1. So for Paul Broden, our producer, Leah Cameron on cameras, and our corner camera, my name is Robert Christensen. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again